Mm. Oh, sorry. Good day, YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's very different toy review on YouTube. And no, I did not actually pop up to the local subway at Kings Norton, Birmingham. I'm going to be very careful of what areas in Birmingham I'm going to say here. I have no more noodles, so I just had to make my own sandwich and whatnot, of course. But yes, what am I going to be doing today? Something a little bit totally different. Hold up, I need a drink first before we get into the real thing. Okay. Where was I? Yes. Today is, of course, International Women's Day. I'd like to say Happy International Women's Day because it really represents a complete grateful honour to all female and all women alike, and everything feminism is all equal, just as, you know, against sexism, racism, anti-Semitism, and discrimination, disability, tirades and stuff. That we won't go there because, you know, we're just humans who are, you know, who are trying to be great, obviously, but we're all trying to do our best to be very equal. But in the meantime, we're still equal, even though that, you know, there are a lot of things going on in the world which are just, just terrible. Anyways, of course, yes. And yes, I do remember making a flip-out origami penguin cupboard limited edition Women's Day jackhammering penguins toy review. I think I did that 2 years ago, of course. That was by far the only Women's Day product I've just reviewed so far, but I've decided to make 3 items for Mother's Day of 2024, and let me just show you. It's Mothering Sunday, and because Easter time is actually coming very relatively early, and I haven't got into any Easter related products yet because I was working still on my own emotion. But I'm going to show you 3 items I've actually made for Mother's Day. These are basically like, I'll just start off with this one here first. There's actually different various versions of this. I don't know if this was from like Hobbycraft or Poundland or maybe another cheap arts and crafts store. The Works, maybe it could be The Works. Of course, yes, I've actually decided to use some Posca pens just because they look very eye-catching and a bit bright and colourful and cheerful. They look like Christmas decorations. Maybe they could be saved for Christmas. There's actually 3 different designs here. We've got some ribbons, of course. I would have been so lucky to just make 4. I've actually just made 3 different designs here. Noticing that a lot of these decorations are actually just sort of came off loose in a sense. And I'm going to show you them very clearly, of course, and carefully because, you know, they're not really the best, but hey, really good little things. Of course, these are like Mother's Day decorations, of course. I'm going to show you, there's actually about 3 designs I've made. Of course, the one I've got is a Twitter bird type decoration, of course. It's got some Twitter birds. And of course, it's got the word mum, which is highlighting lightish green in colour. Bit rough and ready on the other side here, with the paint job in a sense, because it's all fluid and runny in a sense, very widespread, and also a bit of orange splattering of Posca paint derived from paint. It's not really the best, but it looks properly nice, of course. And then I've also got 2 more designs. This one's got like a purple ribbon. There is also, I think they also had like blue ribbons, of course, but I've also had these 2 as well. And this one here is a star design, I think, with blue and yellow and white. That makes it very science fictionally interesting, because it reminds me of a science fiction romantic comedy type anime from the 80s. And this one here is just a green heart with tulips, of course, and other flowers. It's very plant based, obviously. Well, obviously it's all made from wood. Well, it's not really rock hard, but just that. So I'm just getting distracted by traffic outside here, right? Obviously, I don't want to go too further than that. There's also other variations here. I think there was a heart version and a butterfly version, but I only just chose these 3 because I thought these ones were a little bit much more better and easier. You can actually write anywhere, like from whoever his name is. If I was going to rewrite my name, I would say from Ivan Lee. Obviously, I'm somehow just made these 3 just as a commemoration for Mother's Day, and that's it. And yeah, they were very simple, but obviously I think to examine the paint job from the Posca paint, they're not really the best. But that's something I've actually been pulling off. Okay, so just that. There's another one here, eh? Okay, there's the other side here, eh? Oh, sorry about that. Why am I just playing things so roughly these days? And here's the other one too. There's the other side here. Of course, there's the Mother's Day. Because I live in the UK, we're having it much earlier. Although around the world, normally the Americans, of course, would tend to have it around May. But the Mother's Day we have, that's more related to Mothering Sunday. And that's actually kind of like during Lent, I think it is. Just before Easter time. And I think this year's Easter is very early. Just like, 11 years ago, where we already had a very earlier Easter, around the 31st of March. Blimey. Anyways, and the clocks are going forward as well too. So, happy International Women's Day. And also happy Mother's Day as well too, if you celebrate it, of course, from the UK. Obviously it's a bit different because on where you live it's very different. I know the Americans normally tend to celebrate around May, but happy Mother's Day by the ways, and hopefully without going too overwhelmed, just like what happened on Wednesday, unlike that. Sorry, I was very ragey back then though, but anyways, as I'm bright, cheap and cheerful, I'm going to go ahead and focus on my animation, and also finish off those sandwiches that I've just made because I've got no more noodles. Okay, so, yeah, that's it. That's very good, as far as it. And no, I did not go to the local Subway at Kings Norton in Birmingham just to buy this. I only just made it, just because I was depriving of noodles. If you really enjoyed this video, I need a bit of a shave here. Please give this video a like. Subscribe for more. Well, I need to get back actually. I've got this. I need to shave my moustache, of course, because I'm just getting into puberty mode. Obviously, I've already jumped into puberty, so puberty, of course. Subscribe for more flip-up videos in the future, and as always, let me just drink here for a while, hey, before I start shaving to end the video. This is fantastic. Okay, I'm going to shave right now. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, as I'm just shaving off this moustache here, without going a bit too embarrassingly obscene, or a bit, weird, I suppose. I just hope everything's not cringe. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. That's all I could pull off for today.